The leafy North London district of Hampstead Garden suburb is said to be the jewel in the crown of the London Borough of Barnet. A veritable Arcadian paradise with beautiful unspoiled views. Just look at that. But hold on, what's this? And this, and this, and this, and this, and this? Derek Epstein is a man with a mission. He'd like to rid our parks and streets of this ugly bureaucratic clutter.
The London Borough of Barnet have a compulsion to erect signs and paint lines on roads. They claim it's due to regulations, but they don't look at ways around the regulations. If there's an excuse to put up a sign, they'll put up a sign. And they sprout everywhere. So the turquoise monstrosities are back. Why a grey post? And why does it have to be 8 feet up in the air? Couldn't it be down here or here? It's crazy. The problem with these particular signs at the entrance to these very attractive gardens is that they bring to a rural retreat, they bring that clutter in again. It spoils the whole feeling of entering that beautiful, peaceful setting.
I think the sign is a bit bright and a bit unattractive, and I wish it was a bit made out of wood or something a bit more in keeping with the lovely grounds that they have here.
Well, it's noticeable. I don't really think that it's necessary.
It's not in keeping with the gardens. The green is all wrong round the outside. It's not sightly at all.
That is a very good sign so far that everybody knows what's this place.
It looks as though it's been stuck there because it has to be.
What do you think of that sign?
I think it's quite hideous. It doesn't tell you anything you want to know, and it's ugly.
What's that? So, what do we have here? One of our new signs, welcoming us to Littleton Playing Fields, where we've been going for years without being welcomed. 2 more signs. The Bishop Wood Bowling Club sign could be on the brick pier at the entrance to the playing fields. And then this huge thing, 10 feet up in the air, telling us authorised vehicles only, this barrier must be locked at all times. The barrier is locked, and only council employees can use it. We should know the rules. Here we've got a dog waste bin. I noticed it's got a number 1 on the side, which presumably is so that they can identify it, that it needs to be maintained.
Far too many, just most ridiculous. You could condense it down quite easily to one sign and people should take notice of them, in which case you look a lot prettier around the area.
Here behind me again is another beautiful view, isn't there? It was until they put up that sign.
It's unbelievable. Who the hell is Fletcher?
Thank you for calling the London Borough of Barnet Street-Based Services line. Thank you for your patience. I've just spoke to my colleague. Fletcher's Gardens has been there since the 1930s. It isn't a new development. It's just that they've put a sign saying "Welcome to Fletcher's Gardens."
I think that sign is completely unnecessary. I didn't even realise this was called Fletcher's Gardens, and I wouldn't particularly want that sign to stay.
A very strange sign because it's not called Fletcher's Gardens. I think it's called Northway Gardens. My understanding was this was Northway Gardens.
It's good to know what I thought was the name of the place that we come to every day, because it seems a bit of a nowhere area. But apparently it's not the right name, is it? So it's probably a bit...
What did I say?
What did you say? I don't know. So, do you like the signs?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you like knowing a place where you're going?
I like the bottom.
Derek has had some success with his campaign. Here is a collection of 5 signs on 2 posts next to a lamp column. Now there's just 1 sign on the lamp column. Here there is a sign in the middle of a village green. Now it's gone and all is peaceful again. Overall, 57 signs, posts, concrete bollards and other clutter have been removed. Derek's campaign now has the support of a government minister, who's written to all local council leaders to highlight the government's commitment to reducing street clutter.
The London Borough of Barnet hit on a brilliant way of keeping themselves in a job. First they put up the signs, and then they wait for the protests, and then they can spend more time taking them down again.